So I recently made a presentation for MBA students from Hanning University because they visited my company. And I want to share with you some of the talking points I shared during the presentation. And this is about life here in South Korea, finding job after the MBA program, and what do you expect, what you should expect once you are in the job market. Because I know a lot of you are thinking of, Justin, what if I finish my master's? So for example, I applied now, after a few years, I graduate, what will happen? So the job market here in South Korea in general is very competitive. If you don't have any special skill, there are instances wherein you won't be able to find any jobs. But the best thing for you to combat any of the challenges here in South Korea is by learning the language. If you can speak Korean at a certain level of fluency, communication, speaking, writing, reading, listening, you are and you will be able to find a job. That's why in the first year of the Global Korea Scholarship Program, even if you're undergraduate or master's PhD student, take the Korean language program seriously. That will be your edge over the other students here in South Korea. Because imagine, if you are not a non-GKS scholar, you do not have the 1 year language training program. So for example, KOICA, POSCO, these other scholarships, the one from Hyundai, they don't really require Korean language training. But for you as a GKS, a future GKS, you are required to study Korean language. And this is your advantage. So once you took it seriously, it will be your competitive advantage. So any company you go, you show, I have topic 6, I have topic 5, topic 4. For my case, topic 3. At least I have the certificate. That's very important. Because if you just say, I can speak Korean, but where is the evidence? If there is no evidence, like certificates or documents, they won't count it. So that's one of the talking points I provided. So if you want to study, work here in South Korea and live here, you have to speak Korean. And speaking English is not an advantage anymore. That's the second point, because there's so many English speaking individuals, but we have 1.56 million foreigners here in South Korea. That's 5% of the population. And a lot of them can speak English. So if you want to have competitive advantage, Korean is not enough. Sorry, English is not enough. And then the third point I discussed is if you want to find job here in South Korea, one of the best places to start is actually your school. Because your university will provide information about internships, their partner companies, because a lot of universities here in South Korea, they have a partner company. For example, Hanyang is partnered with Hyundai, and also we have connections with Samsung and such. So if you have those posts from the university, that's the best opportunity for you to start. If you cannot find, the second place for you to do is LinkedIn. And then if you cannot find in LinkedIn, there are many platforms here in South Korea. There are apps that you can use, and that could be a topic for a next video. But again, the best place for you to start looking for jobs is your universities. They have the company list, they have the opportunities. If you cannot find, you cannot find from these universities, I guess you can start looking for the following companies. You can look for Korean companies that are working or operating in your home country. That's one. Number 2, you can look for companies from your home country that would want to expand and be present here in South Korea. Because in both scenarios, they would need a person who can speak your home country's language and Korean language. And again, remember, you will be studying 1 year Korean language training program. That's expected of you for you to accomplish and excel. And then if you are good and fluent in Korean now, you are that person that they're looking for. A person that can speak your country's language and then Korean. So that could be an opportunity for you to start working. There are so many things that you can do in order to increase your chances of getting employment here in South Korea. And that could be a topic for the next few videos, but again, this is just the basic information that you have to know. There are like 5% of Korean population is already foreigner. you're expected to earn around 2 million to 3 million Korean won. That's roughly around 1.5 to $2,000. And that's about it. If you want to if you want to discuss topics here in the video, you can comment there. I'll be checking them out and soon making videos for it. But till then, bye bye.